I grabbed the wrong one. It's another day in Dave's paradise. There we go. Oh, look what else I have. Yeah. Yep. All right. Game on. Friday. Fishing report time. Oh, joy. So today's lesson is if you fish enough that it warrants doing so, and you've got a vehicle like mine, which has got some pony kegs in it half the time, and rod holders and stuff like that. Sometimes you leave the house in the morning in a kind of a cluster, kind of a mind fog, and you kind of forget things. Or maybe it's just me. It might just be me. Who knows? But so we're doing a little urban excursion today. But in the effort to get out this morning, knowing what's coming up today and what's coming up this weekend at the store, we've got Travis Johnson coming in for spay school on Saturday. Head's just kind of all over the place. And you combine that with having blonde hair, and I've got issues often. So I left without fly box. I grabbed a reel. I think it's the right reel. Okay, it is. It's the right reel. So I've got that, and I've got a rod, which is good. But I'm left without my fly box. So we're going to see what we got up here. Knowing what we're doing today, we're going to do a little urban pond. So I'm going to... There's a story behind this one. This one will be perfect. So when my kid, Finn, was super young, we walked into this fly shop before we had a fly shop. And as all kids do, they walk in, they get enamored with different flies and stuff. And so the shop owner, seeing my daughter running around super excited about flies, was like, oh, hey, check this out. This cool frog pattern. And of course, at $8 a fly 15 years ago, you're going to tell your daughter, no, she can't have one of these? No, of course not. So I've bought this and some mice and a lizard fly and a big dragonfly and a bunch of other cool bug and animal looking flies, amphibian looking flies. So how appropriate. Let's fish the frog fly today. We're ponding it. So yeah, there's probably some things in there that may or may not eat this. It's got a nice weed guard on it because we're going to need that. And I've never fished this before. This is another seek and destroy. Playing Pokemon with my kid back in the day, I've always seen this little blue dot on the side of it. And one day on the way home from the shop, I was like, I'm just going to stop and see what that is. And there's some ducks swimming around in there and a bunch of reeds and cattails. So there we go. So before we hit that, let's actually go through the fishing report. Cloudy, overcast. I'm wearing mundane clothing so that I blend in with the sky, the perspective of that fish will have looking up at me. If you believe that that's an issue, then, do it. In some cases, it very well could be. In a lot of cases around here, I don't necessarily think it's necessary, but just for the sake of conversation, I did that today. All of our small streams, Cedar, Middle and South Fork, Snoqualmie, I think all the Highway 2 creeks close tomorrow or something like that. So check regs before you go flying off to fish someplace. Anything down towards Rainier, stuff like that. All the small streams are already super low and getting really warm. So I don't know that we're necessarily going to have a full summer of fishing some of these watersheds. So my suggestion is get out and fish them now, kind of like the newsletter we just sent out. Dry fly all day. Like on all of those, it's like just dry fly. Dry dropper during the middle of the day, maybe. Maybe on the Cedar. You can do it on the Middle and South Fork too. You got a big log jam stuffed up against some rocks and stuff like that with a deep pool. Yeah, throw a small streamer through there. See what comes out for it. Could be 5X. I don't often suggest people use 5X around here, but it could be 5X time. Water's gin clear as air, actually, more clear than gin. So keep that in mind. Yakima is in full caddis swing and flows are up, so it's kind of a boat game unless you know your spots to walk and wade in, and we certainly do. Definitely come by and chat with us. We're happy to drop some pins on places that you can still, get in and safely wade and either trout spay or hit dries in the evenings and the mornings. Puget Sound, yep, it's kelp season. Outgoing tides are going to be your best benefit because it leaves all the kelp on the beach and allows you a little bit cleaner water to fish. Incoming tides, actually, I was amazed yesterday when I was out there in kind of the south central sound that even on the incoming tide where I was fishing was actually clear. It was fishable. So that was kind of a surprise. And I shouldn't say a surprise. It's something that is nuanced based on tide, location that you're fishing, because there will be times where the tide will push through a beach and recirculate out all the kelp, leaving the beach sometimes totally clear and other times looking like you could walk across it. So sometimes you just have to go. You can't black and white stereotype a certain condition and say that's how it's going to be. You just got to go. Just go look. Again, knowing multiple beaches in an area is what's going to make that accessible. That's what's going to not put all your eggs in one basket and get out there, be disappointed, and go home and not fish. No, 2 or 3. And again, guess what? We're happy to share those with you. We will tell you what rock to stand on at what tide on what day with certain conditions on any day of the year and be in a good place to fish. We're happy to share that. That's our job. We're at least our view, we need to be your compatriot in finding success out there. That's what we're here for. Okay. Steelhead. Cowlitz is in full summer steelhead swing. Yes, it's hatchery fish, but for a hatchery fish, they kind of smoke. Like if you hook one, they kind of kick your butt. Sounds like fun. In conjunction with that, the Cowlitz also just happens to have a ton of fabulous water to swing. Now, foot accessibility, not the greatest. Blue Creek, obviously there's a huge bar there, and it's where all the jet boats like to congregate and look at each other. But at the end of the day, those fish still pass by there, and it's a great place to hone your spay casting skills. I would skate. I would actually throw this. I'm guessing a steelhead would take this frickin' frog if you skated at the right spot at the right time, and there was a fish there. Don't forget that. Part of this key to success, steelhead fishing, particularly swinging, is there has to be a fish there to catch one. A lot of people look at steelheading like trout, thinking that water looks a certain way, and that because it looks that way, a fish lives there. No, they're not residential. They move. So you just kind of have to fish it and hope. All right, cover it the best you can. See what else we got. Oh, not this weekend, but next weekend, carp tournament. Yeah. Banks Lake, Bill Martz's Schmutz Klooper, the 9th annual one. I don't know if it's full yet or not, but if it's not, give us a call. We'll hook you up with Bill and get you signed up to get out there for this thing. It should be a blast. Conditions are lining up to be really good, which would be clear skies and little wind. We're hoping, finger crossed again. The bass and carp and bluegill fishing around here, yeah, why not? Small dry flies, whether you want to go, what is generally considered typical for fishing for those, like micro poppers or mid-sized poppers or deer hair flies. Your Chernobyl ants and Chernobyl hoppers work great. The Sound Searcher was engineered for exactly that by my dad for bass on the Umpqua. Oh, man, what happened there? That isn't good. Sound Searcher was designed for smallmouth bass. Eye on the bottom to look like a bait fish, kind of injured, like that. So don't forget about that. And again, those blue dots on Google Earth or Pokemon, whichever one you happen to be enjoying at the time, go check them out. Wait till you see what we're about to go do. This is nuts. It's absolutely crazy, and they're everywhere. This means drainage ditches. I'm getting a little long-winded here, but I think one of my favorite things driving around on the east side is you drive past these drainage ditches that parallel the road. And I don't know if you know this or not, but that water has to go somewhere. And so it generally ends up feeding into, one way or another, into another stream or a local river or lake. And if that drainage ditch is getting fresh water from sprinklers or anything like that, and it's cooler than what the main watershed is that it's connected to, you'll find fish migrate into those things. And once they've found it, they will, a lot of times, utilize it regularly. So we were driving by the Columbia one day, and I about drove into it because on the other side of the road, I saw this huge boil in literally a drainage ditch the size of this car. And we pulled over and went down, and I threw a crawdad pattern at it because we were over there carp and bass fishing. And I was, after like 10, 15 casts, I just had sort of started to give up. And as I looked over my shoulder, it was just like, gone. Totally ripped me clean of the crawdad. Don't even know what in the world it was. That was 20 plus years ago, and here I am still talking about it. Food for thought. All right. Let's do this. Let's go see what's in this little pond here. And these are always on YouTube, our YouTube channel. We post them every Friday morning on Instagram. We have a fly shop. And those of you who know that, we appreciate you coming to visit us. Those of you who don't, call us. Come visit us. I promise we'll do everything we can to make your visit as pleasant and different from most of your other fly shop visits as possible. And at the end of the day, we hope you get out and fish this weekend and have a great time. And if we can ever be of assistance in any way, shape, or form, call us, email us, text us, FaceTime us, DM us, LinkedIn us. We'll even hand you a can and a wire that you can take home and just have a direct line to the store if you want. So anyway, well, it's correct. Shit. Gosh. It's a lob up and over. Oh, there we go. Got you up in there. Oh, man. Shit, now I'm caught on everything. 10 feet from the friggin' bank. Hello. One of the grabbiest freaking things I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I got the slide back. All right, there we go. It's not always easy, people. It's not always easy. But there you go. I'll take one strike before going to the shop this morning. And know that I've got to come back with a little bit different tools and maybe not forget all of my stuff before I leave the house. Yeah, there you go. Friday fishing report.